Hey folks, Patrick the Angelic Healer here. I just had one of the wildest, and I mean wildest healings I've ever had in my entire career. This is crazy. I'm going to read to you what this gentleman sent to me for a healing that I just did this morning. This is from Blaine. I'm not going to use his last name. He is from Sydney, Australia. And Blaine writes to me, I've been stalked, cursed from the demon Stephen with all their mob at my house for 5 years, and it's just getting worse and worse. I need urgent help. I've seen your videos. Okay. So I saw that this morning, and I said to myself, you know what? This guy's either crazy, he's having some mental health issues, or he really does have demons fighting him. So the first thing that happened this morning, and this is where it gets really strange, is this computer that I'm on right now would not work. I unplugged it for the weekend because I was doing an event over in Melbourne, and I had just gotten back. So I usually unplug my computers because, here in Florida, we get some really crazy thunderstorms and lightning. So I unplugged it. So I plugged it back in. I could not get the video camera on Zoom to work this morning. I was so frustrated. I'm just like, why is this not working? Okay, it always works. Well, I started asking Spirit, and they're like, something is messing with you right now. It was this demon, Stephen. So I'm like, you're not going to get the better of me, buddy. So I called on my other half to bring me my other computer that I had in the kitchen. It's another Mac Pro. I use strictly Mac computers because they just work so well. And, we all know Windows sucks. Yeah, shout out for Windows. Anyway, so I plugged in this other Mac, and now I'm having problems with this Mac. Brand new. I mean, it's only maybe 3 months old, this computer. And so I got it to work. And I had signed in before, and I spoke to Blaine. I said, let's just, go to another computer. I'll be right back. And I finally, took me almost 30 minutes to sign in. This demon Steven was not going to have it. He kept telling Blaine that he didn't want him to get in touch with me. He was going to try to block it at all costs. So he did. We finally got everything to work, and I got on. We had a super clear connection. And I spoke to this guy, and I'm like, wow, he's legitimately afraid, that this thing is in his house, and it's been bugging his family for 5 years. It's affecting his children. His kids think that he's crazy. And I'm like, well, I don't think you're crazy. I said, I'm picking up some stuff. The hairs on my arms are standing up. So let's jump in and get right into this. So the moment that I did, wow, fireworks. Now, most of you know I've been doing this for like 16 years, and I've never, ever, ever experienced anything like this. It's getting me emotional because it was that nuts. So as soon as I started, first of all, I always call in Archangel Michael to protect me and all this stuff. So as soon as I connected with this guy, it was instant. I mean, Archangel Michael came in like blazing. And Archangel Michael normally doesn't speak to me, but he did today. He's like, brother, we got a problem here, and we're here to help you. We're going to help you resolve this. And the connection was instant all the way to Sydney, where he was. I'm sorry, I had to look to see where it was. But anyway, we connected. And all of a sudden, I'm scanning the room, in my mind, and I'm looking around. I'm like, wow, there is a lot of darkness in this house, So next thing I know, Archangel Michael comes flying in with a flaming sword. I have never, in all the years I've been doing this, ever saw him come in the way he did. It almost looked like, what are those little things called with the little cars that turn into those big robot guys? That's what he looked like to me in this vision. He was huge. And when I saw this flaming sword, I was like, whoa, dude, what's going on? And he started swinging this thing at every place in this guy's house. And all of a sudden, he's telling me there is so much stuff here at this man's house. I need some help with this. And all of a sudden, 6 other archangels came in, and I'm almost positive it was Uriel, Ariel, Ezekiel, Metatron, and someone else. I can't remember who it was, but One of them screamed at me on the way in, "This is what you're meant to do," to me. So I was like, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little teary-eyed here because it's so emotional. He said, "This is what you're meant to do. Oh, by the way." It was like watching a war. I mean, these archangels came in like they meant business. They had spears, swords. The flaming sword just blew me away. I was in such a deep meditative trance. I felt like I was floating in this chair that I'm sitting in right now. I've never been that deep in. And it didn't frighten me because I'm not afraid of demons because they're all bullshit. They're all, I don't want to say they're fake. They're real. They can't harm you physically, but they can get you to do things to yourself. That's their objective. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm watching Archangel Michael in this thing, like crashing through walls and busting through windows and just using this flaming sword to just kill. And then here comes this character, Stephen. And when Archangel Michael saw him, he cut him horizontally, like back and forth. And he started to go back together. And he's like, "No, you don't." And then he just comes over his shoulder with the sword and comes swooping down on him and splits him in two and just like, pff, done. As he did that, all these other archangels are in the room and they're just zipping all over this guy's house, killing demons and shadows and all sorts of crazy stuff. They were everywhere. I mean, this guy's house was loaded. I've never seen anything like this in my life. All of a sudden, then Jesus comes in. And he does the famous hand, and I'm going to show it to you. It's this. He came in just like this and just started going around the room. And he's like, "Brother," he's talking to me. He's like, "Brother, this is what you were meant to do. This is all you. I'm here to help you, but this is you. You're doing this. You're sending this transmission to this man's house. You're clearing this room. I'm sending the energy to protect this man and you." And the next thing I know, my hand is going around me and my house to protect me from any of these characters getting to me. And so the next thing I know, I'm like floating in my chair. This is insane. Craziest healing I've ever done. And that's why I'm on here talking about it, because I don't care what anybody thinks of me. They can think I'm crazy. You know what? Talk to this guy, Blaine. He'll tell you otherwise. So the healing ends. And Jesus is still here, with me. And this guy, Blaine, the timer goes off. I said, "Hey, man, how you doing, brother?" And the first thing he said to me, he goes, "Dude, what the heck was that?" And I'm like, "So you felt that?" He goes, "Not only did I feel it, I sensed it. I saw it." He goes, "There was like this dark blue energy that came beaming into my head." And he goes, "No, by the way," he goes, "this guy, Stephen, the demon that is the worst one, he was behind my head, his head, telling him I wasn't going to win. I wasn't going to get to him." And he goes, "When he said that to me, this big, huge beam of blue light, Archangel Michael, came in and just annihilated this thing." He goes, "I spent over $1,000 on other healers here in Sydney, Australia that did absolutely nothing for me. I just did a 30-minute session with you, and you completely annihilated and destroyed this demon and his group of demons that have been bugging me." He's like, "I cannot believe what just happened." He's like, "That was insane. The colors that I saw, the flashes of light, the room filled with golden light." He's like, "I just kept seeing these guys disappear one by one." And he goes, "The hair on my arms is standing up right now." He goes, "I am just shaking." He goes, "That's how much energy I felt." He's like, "I cannot believe that you could do that from where you are in Florida." And he's in Sydney, Australia. I don't even know how far that away that is. What is that, like 7, 8, 9, 10,000 miles? I don't even know. He was shocked. He was stunned. I was like, "Dude, you think you're stunned?" I mean, I'm still getting teary-eyed because this was such an emotional healing for me. I don't know. I just don't know. I think they've elevated my gifts to a whole different level just recently. I just did a show this weekend in Melbourne, Florida, and we had some more insane healings. People were like, wow, dude, like, I can't believe you could do what you do. I mean, these people were shocked. I was shocked. Not really, though, because I know where I'm heading, and boy, it's happening right now. So if you want a healing or you got a problem with demons, I'd be your man. I can't just bring tears on fake. That's phony. This is the real me talking to you. That was insane. I just felt that, at this point in my career, I can't be afraid to tell people what it is I really do. I mean, and that's part of it, I'm not afraid of entities. I'm not afraid of demons, dark magic, all that crap. It's just a bunch of nonsense. I am not afraid. You cannot get to me. You cannot hurt me. I will get you. So anyway, I just felt compelled. I'm in the process of writing a book. I asked this gentleman if this could go in my book. He said yes. I was like, perfect, dude, because there's going to be a whole chapter on this one. That was the sickest, craziest healing I've ever done, ever, in my career. I've got some doozers, and this one was one of the best. I mean, I am just floored by what I saw. Absolutely floored. And I can't wait to share this gift with more and more people. I've been told by a lot of mediums 2027 is the year for me that I'm going to explode onto the scene like people have never seen before. And as arrogant as that sounds, hey, I've been doing this a long time, and I've been waiting my turn very quietly, just sitting in the sidelines going, it's going to come. And I think it's came. It's here. It's now. So, if you want to book a healing, I am so busy right now. It's insane. Look at my schedule. Go online. August and September, pretty busy. If you do, I am going to open up, I think, about 6 or 7 days in the next couple of weeks in August while I'm here. And then I'm going to be traveling, going over to Europe, going over to Italy. We're going to open up a few days while I'm in Sicily, probably 3 or 4 days. So keep an eye on that. And then I'll be back at the end of September. And you will have about 6 weeks to get me. And then I'm going to be off to Sedona, and we're going to be in Sedona for 6 months. We're going to be working with crystal tones. I'm very excited about that. There's no stopping this train. The Leddy train is on the tracks, and we're like a locomotive, man. There's nothing going to stop me. Absolutely nothing. No comments. We get all sorts of derogatory crap on our Facebook feed. I don't care at this point. Yeah, nothing's going to stop me. Nothing's going to stop this. So this was meant to be, and I'm just wanted to share that story with you. It was just the wildest healing I've ever done, and I've had some really crazy ones. I mean, absolutely insane. That was crazy. I never expected it. So, and I'm still like welling up here a little bit. So, sorry, not sorry. That's just me. I'm very emotional and very empathic. These kind of healings really are the ones that get to me because I just helped this guy, and that's what it's all about, helping someone, and I love it. I told him to keep in touch with me and keep me updated. I will keep you updated. I will do another post, and let you know how this guy's doing because it was just so insane. He was so happy when I hung up with him. He was beside himself. He was like, dude, I'm going to go to sleep now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, dude, pleasant dreams because you're going to have some really good dreams now. That's part of the side effects of having energy work and especially Christ consciousness. This man is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I can't even begin to tell you how powerful he is and what he does to me when I channel him. It's just such a beautiful thing. I am so honored to do this work, and it really is a blessing. So on that note, I won't keep you guys, but thanks for listening. If anybody out there is having problems, please call me. Please reach out to me. Set up an appointment. I can help you. I really will. And hey, if I can't, there'd be no charge. How about that? All right, that's how confident I am in my abilities. So people can say whatever they want in this industry. There's a lot of fake people out there. There's a lot of phony balonies out there. We've all seen them. It comes in all different shapes and sizes. I'm not knocking anybody in this industry. There's a lot of healers out there that I know that are really, really good. And God bless them. I hope they're working with Christ consciousness like I am and the Archangels. It's such an honor and a pleasure to do this work. Many blessings to all of you. And thank you for listening. We'll see you on the other side.